Hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar today. Our subject is our suite of products for agricultural applications. Before we get started, I'd like to go over a little bit of housekeeping for you. We invite you to take control of your audience console. You can use the controls to minimize or maximize each box to personalize your webinar experience. To resize a box, drag the bottom right-hand corner. If you have a question, please click on the Q&A icon at the bottom of your screen. Since we have a lot of resources today, we don't have the Q&A box opened, so you can just use the Q&A icon at the bottom of your screen. Please click on the documents and the links in the resource guide to download them or to view our other websites as you finish the webinar. My name is Lisa Sturgles, and I'm the Marketing Programs and Events Specialist at McCrometer. And I would love to introduce our speaker for today, Aimee Davis. Aimee?
Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much for the introduction, and thank you to everyone who's joining us today. We are excited to talk about our ag products, our full portfolio. If you're already familiar with our products, this will be a great refresher for you. But if you're new to the McCrometer family, then this will be an awesome introduction to what we offer. So just a little bit of background here. McCrometer has been in business since 1955, and that's 65 years of being a friend to our farmers. And we're going to go through our products, both our first original product that we invented, the MC Propeller Meter, all the way through to brand new products that we've just introduced this year. So what you see here is an overview of what we've got for our ag products. We vary in technology, so we have propeller technology as well as electromagnetic meters, and we even have telemetry options now. So as you see on your screen, we've got quite a few different applications that we can play in irrigation and agriculture, and quite a few products to help our customers solve any flow problems that they may have. So the first one I want to talk about with you today is our MC Propeller Meter. This product is our core product line. This is the first product that we invented back in 1955. So again, it's been out there and been field tested and proven durability and accuracy for the last 65 years. It remains one of our most popular products to date. We continue to access the agriculture market with this product, and we've done a lot of really great things to increase its technology. You'll see in this picture here, down in the left-hand corner, we've even got a new register head on there, which is telemetry on board. That's our Flow Connect. We'll be talking about that in a little bit. But ultimately, MC Propeller Meters come, as you see here, in the saddle-style configuration, but we also have many more configurations as well. From tube-style meters to open flow meters to vertical flow meters. And we have a range of accessories that go along with them. And then we also have great sizing flexibility because we can size for line sizes anywhere from 2-inch all the way to 96-inch, and we've even done larger. So this is a great versatile product for all your irrigation needs. So the applications where the MC Propeller Meter plays in and plays in often is agriculture, but you'll also see we have some municipal applications where this product plays as well. So in irrigation, you're looking at turf irrigation, center pivot systems, drip and sprinkler systems, greenhouse growers, surface water, open canals, golf courses and park management, dairy lagoons, some of those dairy water applications, the MC Propeller plays there as well as those municipal applications, water and wastewater management, and water well production, pumping stations, and more. So as I mentioned earlier, we have quite a few configurations, and you can see that as it outlines down here on the slide and then across the bottom, quite a few different configurations to solve different application needs for our customers. Overall, our performance on this product is great. Our MC Propeller meters all come with the AWA standard C704-08. Our accuracy is a plus or minus 2%. Repeatability is great. It's a 0.25% repeatability, and farmers love that. They can rely on their reading. And our maximum temperature goes all the way up to 160 Fahrenheit. So that's great. And that's just our standard construction. That's not a high temp option. That's just the standard construction that you would get anytime you purchase this product. Our bearing assembly is 316 stainless steel, and the ball bearings are the 440C stainless steel. So they're really durable, really quality product. The register that comes standard with it is an instantaneous flow rate indicator, and it has a 6-digit reading for the totalizer, and that is, again, standard. The register housings are hermetically sealed, and it's a die-cast aluminum enclosure, and that really helps protect your register from the environment. The propeller itself is actually manufactured of high-impact polypropylene. That's a really great material. It retains its shape over time, and that means it retains your accuracy over the life of the meter. But we also do have even higher temperature propellers available if you ever get into applications where they're flowing a really high temperature medium. As I mentioned, MC Propeller comes with quite a few accessories. I've highlighted some of them here, although you should know there is more. But ultimately, the register options will run through really quickly. This mechanical register, this comes standard with the product. And as I mentioned before, it's got the 6-digit, but we do also offer a 7-digit totalizer if that's required by the user. We also have the option of our Flowcom digital register. This has a battery life expectancy for up to 10 years, and it's a NEMA 4X rated enclosure. So again, protecting you from those environmental conditions that might be out there, such as humidity and things like that. It has a 5-digit indicator, and it shows the flow rate in 22 different units of measure. And then that way, you know, any way that the units of measure are wanting to be read out in the field by the customer, we're able to comply with that. The 8-digit totalizer, it provides that volumetric flow data, and this unit is also available with pulse output or 4 to 20 milliamp output, and an array of different AMI, AMR protocols. And what that means is it's able to integrate with your system. So you can kind of plug it in and play it and get all your data into what you already have existing infrastructure for your system. As I mentioned before, we also have telemetry options, and that's what you see here. The third and final register option for this product is the Flow Connect wireless register. And what this is Flow Connect's got an exact read technology that ensures an accurate reading from your unit to the website. And that's great because there's no lag in it. And unlike traditional telemetry systems, this one's great because it's got a one-piece design. So you can retrofit to this in the field if you wanted to buy just the Flow Connect unit and upgrade from your digital or your mechanical to a Flow Connect, or you can have it built this way at the factory and shipped to you already pre-assembled. But the great thing is it eliminates those needs for cable or mounting or other hardware, and ultimately it gives you more data faster, and it can be delivered straight to the palm of your hand. We actually have a new app that will be coming out very soon, and we're pretty excited about that as well. So stay tuned for more information on that new app. And this telemetry unit is available with a few different communication protocols. We do offer cellular or satellite. For cellular, we currently offer AT&T and Verizon, but the satellite communication can be used outside of the U.S. as well. The other thing that we have here that we wanted to kind of highlight today is our flow straighteners. So when your space is tight and you don't have a lot of straight run, and you don't want to have to go through the hassle of repiping your system, these are a great solution. These can be installed just upstream of your flow meter, and what it does is it reduces those pipe run requirements by over 80%. And these are available in common agricultural line sizes, which is anywhere from 4 to 12 inch. And you'll see on the screen, you guys kind of have two different designs here, and I'll tell you a little bit why. So in the beginning, we had the top design, and it went up to about 8 inches, but any more than that, and you had to cut a little bit too much out of that pipe, and that could cause some leakage, and nobody wants to lose water while they're trying to be efficient in their flow measurement. So our engineers got together, and we've designed this new flow straightener. This is the FS200 series, and it goes from 10 inches to 12 inches, but it uses the same cutout size as our 8-inch flow straightener, so we didn't have to expand and intrude into the pipe anymore. than the 8-inch did. So that was a great solution, and we've seen this become popular on some of our bigger projects. So if you want to know a little bit more about how to install your NC Propeller Meter, please make sure that you visit our YouTube channel. So we have a video that walks you through the step-by-step process for how to install an NC Propeller. So go ahead and check that out when you get a chance. So now let's talk a little bit about our Water Specialties Propeller Meter. So the Water Specialties Propeller Meter is great. It seems to be a little more popular in municipal applications like water and wastewater. However, we still see farmers using it as well, and irrigators using it as well. So we wanted to make sure that it got a little bit of time on this webinar. The meter comes in a variety of standard style configurations, including the strap-on saddle style, open flow, vertical flow, down flow, and the precision tube style meters as well. So again, a lot of different configurations. And just like our NC Propeller, it comes standard with that 1-year warranty. And it has, again, a lot of options for accessories to make sure that you're really solving your irrigation needs. And again, we have a large array of line sizes on this one, anywhere from 2 to 72 inches throughout the multiple configurations that we have for Water Specialties Propeller. So again, similar to our NC Prop, it plays very well in agriculture and irrigation, but it does also have a very popular following in municipal applications, which you'll see listed here. You'll see all the typical offenders: the fire sprinkler testing, pumping stations, water well production, wastewater management, and canals and laterals. So once again, on the performance, you get that same plus or minus 2% of rating is guaranteed. And then you get a plus or minus 1% over the reduced range. So that's great. All of our products are calibrated in our NIST traceable flow labs. We have 2 flow labs, and both of them are certified for NAVLAP. So we get audited on them to make sure that everything is going well, and we're always happy to do that just to further prove out our full form tests on our calibration to ensure that we're providing a quality product to the marketplace. The temperature rating on this one, as a standard construction, is 140, but once again, I'll note if you do have someone flowing a medium that's at a higher temperature than 140 Fahrenheit, we do have special construction for high temp applications as well. Feel free to reach out to an RSM or the factory direct, and we can help you through those applications as well. So the bearing assembly, again, is stainless steel. It's all comprised of stainless steel, so you get a really quality product, a long-lasting product. The register, again, is that instantaneous flow rate indicator with the 6-digit straight run reading totalizer as a standard. Again, the register is hermetically sealed and is in the cast iron fabricated steel housing. The epoxy is a fusion bonded epoxy, which is NSF approved for water, and it protects the equipment overall from corrosion in harsh conditions. And again, the propeller is that high impact polypropylene, really durable. It maintains its shape, and when the propeller maintains its shape, your meter maintains its accuracy. Similar to what we just talked about, so I won't spend too much time here, but all those great accessories that I was just talking about for NC Propeller are also available for Water Specialties Propeller as well. So if you found those interesting and you're favoring Water Specialties Propeller, then you have the same options. The mechanical register that comes standard, it is a little bit different, like we talked about. That's that cast iron housing with that NSF epoxy on it, so it's very, very durable. And again, it's available with optional 4 to 20 milliamp output or pulse output for system integration. So now let's talk a little bit about the NCMAC3000. So the previous products we talked about have been in our portfolio for a while, but the NCMAC3000 was just launched this year. So we're very excited about this product. If you're looking at the product image here and you see that saddle and you think to yourself, that looks familiar, you're correct. It is familiar. That's the same exact saddle that we use for our NC Propeller Meter. We've had a lot of feedback from customers and dealers saying that customers really love the NC Propeller Meter because it lasts so long and it's so durable, it's so accurate, and they have aftermarket parts for NC Propeller, which we do offer still. And they can actually, do maintenance and down the line and do repairs on the product if needed. And customers really like that. They like to be able to fix their farming equipment on the spot, and we understood that. MagMeter technology usually doesn't let you do that because magnetic meters just don't allow you to maintenance them in the field, and that becomes a problem when downtime occurs when someone's trying to irrigate. So this is a great product, and we'll get into why, because you actually are able to get aftermarket parts thanks to its revolutionary modular design. Our sensor that you see here is also patent pending, and we'll talk about that a little bit more too. But what this does is the NCMAC 2000, it provides farmers and irrigators with an affordable option. It's price parity with our MC Propeller Meter, and it's an easy-to-read flow meter with minimal maintenance and little to no downtime. It offers a low cost of ownership without compromising that durability and accuracy that our customers have come to know and trust from McCrometer. So it's got that same saddle style, so it can be easily retrofitted if somebody has a MC propeller out there and they're looking to move toward that no moving parts and get a mag meter. They can actually retrofit using the same saddle they have already out there in the field, and they can buy an electronics kit from us that would include the sensor and the converter, and they can convert it right there in the field to a mag meter. So that's pretty special. Like I said, it's a very innovative design, being modular. It's the first mag meter on the market to allow serviceability in the field down the road if it's needed. So the flow meters come in our standard 4 to 12-inch range. It comes as a standard battery power. However, we do offer DC power and pulse output options. If the customer wants to integrate with their system, it can do that. And also, it comes standard with a 5-year warranty. Now, that's everything. That's including your batteries. That's including electronics, the sensor, the hardware, anything on it. It's a bumper-to-bumper, as we like to call it, warranty for 5 years, and that comes standard. So let's talk a little bit more. So these same applications, again, this is our Ag Product Suite webinar. So it's irrigation, turf irrigation, center pivots, open canals, surface water, dairy lagoons. It does really well there because it's very low intrusion into the pipe. And so overall, it's pretty much playing everywhere that propeller meters play in the ag applications. So here you kind of see on that product image there how I'm talking about it being a modular design. You have your register or your converter up here at the top, and it has that Cat7 Ethernet cable that comes down through the L of the saddle, and that sensor that you see, it just plugs right back into that sensor. And that sensor is potted to make sure that there's no water intrusion, and it threads directly there onto the L. So it's a very simple and easy design, but it's also allowing customers more freedom to be able to take control and maintenance back into their hands when it comes to mag meters. So this comes with that kind of industry standard for agriculture and irrigation, plus or minus 2% accuracy. Again, calibrated in our most traceable flow lab. Repeatability, 0.25% or better, which again, that repeatability is important to farmers and irrigators. They want to know that reading is consistent. The maximum temperature on this is 140 F, and that's the standard construction. And then the straight run requirements on this is 5D upstream and 2D downstream. However, I will say we have just recently, we'll be launching this soon, so stay tuned. We just recently found a way to be able to incorporate these mag meters with flow straighteners, so you can actually get that reduced footprint and not have to repipe and get that same straight run that you have with your MC propeller. So that's great news, and like I said, more to come on that soon. The saddle mount is exactly the same as the MC prop. It's that 304 stainless steel, and it's zinc-coated U-bolts. And again, that just makes sure that there's no corrosion and no issues with material degradation. The saddle is, as you can see, it's just the U-bolts, and then you just screw them in. It's a real simple installation. The converter has an easy-to-read LCD display with 5-digit flow rate reading, and it does 9-digit for your totalizer. The converter housing, again, hermetically sealed with the die-cast aluminum. This is the same enclosure, it's just a different color, from our flow pump unit. So ultimately, we make sure that it's protected from the environment. And then the sensor design, like I said earlier, it's patent pending, and ultimately it's comprised of the 316 stainless steel electrodes embedded into those casings. And the reason why it's patent pending and innovative is that we're measuring from the center of the flow column with this sensor, and that's going to improve your signal distribution and ensure better accuracy. So it's really exciting. We're excited about this product. If you want to know more about this product, again, please visit our YouTube channel, YouTube.com/McCrometer. And what you'll be able to find there is quite a few product support videos, not just the two I call out here, but these two are really interesting, and I think they're worth a watch. One is how to install the NCMAC 2000. It's a very simple installation. And then the other one I really like is the NCMAC 2000 retrofit, where I actually show you step-by-step how to take an NC Propeller Meter and turn it into an NCMAC 2000. So we also have our NCMAC 3000, and this product launched back in 2017. It's similar as that, it's a mag meter that's a saddle mount, but there are some differences, and then we'll kind of talk to them here. So this is a battery-powered NCMAC 3000, and it's more feature-rich. So this one has the pulse output, the 4 to 20. It's got telemetry-ready options for full system integration, and it also boasts an accuracy as precise as plus or minus 1%. So you're already starting to kind of see the difference between the two products. So when a customer is looking for a higher accuracy rate, or when they want to have 4 to 20 milliamp output for system integration, this is really going to be the meter for them. It comes, again, with that full 5-year warranty, and that, again, includes everything. That's batteries, converters, sensor, hardware. And this comes in line sizes as typical ag line sizes of 4-inch to 12-inch. Again, they're going to play in all of those irrigation applications that you are used to seeing. And then let's talk performance. So again, we talked about how industry standard is at plus or minus 2%, which is where most of our ag products are playing, but this one you can get the plus or minus 1% of reading guaranteed throughout your full range. Again, calibrated in our mixed traceable flow labs, and it's got that 0.25% or better repeatability. It has the 140 Fahrenheit heat maximum temperature rating, and the straight run requirements on this one are 3 diameters up and 1 diameter downstream. So the saddle mount is made of the 304 stainless steel, and if you'll notice, it looks a little different than the one I showed you both with NC Propeller and with NCMAC 2000, and that's because this uses the same saddle as our water specialty saddle prop. So that's why there's the difference there. And ultimately, the converter is a battery-powered converter, and it has two-line LCD display and 16 characters per line. And it has that non-volatile memory built in, and it has a built-in data logger. So again, that's another way that this is different than the NCMAC 2000. And then it has that optional pulse output we talked about, as well as the 4 to 20, and we also have DC power available for this. The housing on these electronics on this converter is IP67 rated, again, protecting it from the environment. The sensor has the NSF-approved fusion bonded epoxy on it, so it's safe for water applications. So that's why this one will also sometimes play over municipal applications as well, because those are the requirements. And then the 316 stainless steel electrodes, they provide the full profile measurement through the water column. Duramag is our other ag mag meter, and so what this is the full bore option, right? So when customers aren't looking for a retrofit because they've already had an NC propeller or a WS propeller in their line, especially in new piping systems, you'll find this be popular. But some people also they prefer that full bore mag, and if that's the case, then we have one here for you. This mag meter allows you to measure with confidence. It's got the fusion bonded epoxy ultraliner. Other mag meters, you may know some of the competitive mag meters, they'll have a rubber liner inside, and ultimately that rubber liner over time, it can detach from the ID of the meter, or it can delaminate and start cracking, and that's really going to affect your signal, that's really going to affect your accuracy. So the way that this product is different is that we have that fusion bonded epoxy ultraliner, so it's never going to delaminate and it's never going to detach So it's less issues, less problems in your line, and we always like to make sure that happens for our customers. So really great at making sure that you get accurate readings over a long period of time. Like all of our NCMAC meters, this also comes with the 5-year warranty, and again, that includes everything. That's your batteries, converter, the sensor, and we do offer a lifetime warranty on the Ultra liner, right? That fusion bonded epoxy instead of the rubber liner. You've got a lifetime warranty on that, so you never have to worry about it. And the line size ranges on this one is a little bit more expanded than what we were just talking about with our other two NCMACs, which go from 4-inch to 12-inch. This one we actually have 2-inch to 12-inch. So the 2- and 3-inch lines are a little bit different. They're not this flanged version. They're smaller, right, because those are smaller line sizes, and it's a wafer style design. But we do have an offering for that, and that'll play a lot in drip system irrigation. So again, this meter tends to kind of cross markets. It likes to play in agriculture quite a bit, but it also plays in municipal applications just as well. So again, performance-wise, we have a plus or minus 1% accuracy or a 3/4% accuracy of full scale, calibrated in our mixed traceable flow lab with that 1/4% or better repeatability. The standard construction comes to 140F. Again, if you have higher temp needs, please contact the factory or your local regional sales manager. Straight run requirements on this is 2B upstream and 1B downstream. The converter is actually the same converter that you just saw on the NCMAC3000. So it does, again, come with that built-in data logger, and it stores up to 5 years of data. And that's a non-volatile memory, so that's great. That's a nice comfort to a lot of our users. And again, it has that optional pulse output. And we also have DC power options available as well. And again, all sealed up in that IP67 enclosure. And the NSF improved fusion bonded epoxy is also on your flanges as well. We want to make sure from bumper to bumper it's completely covered and protected from the environment and the base. So now let's talk a little bit about our Flow Connect. So this comes, like I mentioned before, either installed or it can be easily retrofitted on any NC Propeller Meter or Water Specialties Propeller Meter. And then that way you can get connected to your flow right away. This is great for any remote reading, so you don't want to have to go long periods of time or without reading your meter or getting your data, or if it's just a long drive to that specific well, you can have that data just sent right back to you, so you don't have to go around and read the meters all the time. You can have it sent straight to your phone. I know a lot of the farmers that we're dealing with lately, they're maybe the most informed farmers that we've ever seen, because they have all their system integration done and it sends data and information straight to their phone, and they're checking it in the mornings when they first wake up to know what they need to focus on for the day. So it helps them not only manage their water, but manage their time, and this product allows you to do that. So it saves you time, and it saves you water, and it saves yourself the headache. So Flow Connect with Exact Read technology ensures you have that exact reading. So whatever the unit is reading is what the website will be reading as well. You don't have to question the data. And again, unlike that traditional telemetry system, it's the one-piece design, and it eliminates the need for cables and pole mounting and other cumbersome hardware. We also offer McCrometer Connect products. So McCrometer Connect gives you a more clear picture of your operations. It's user-friendly. Portal reports on the website, reports on the status of your systems in the fields and for your crop. So it gives you that real-time data and allows growers and irrigators to have the information they need quickly. And then that lets them make effective management decisions. So even if you're away from your field, you can have the confidence of knowing what's going on, and you can have all that information right at your fingertips. The data plans on these, again, is the AT&T, Verizon, and satellite communications as well. Ultimately, we offer this pole set you see here. Off to the right has, you just have the solar, and you have your RTU, and you can hook this into a mag meter to get telemetry on your mag meter if you'd like. Or you can actually go with a full weather station if you're looking to do wind speed, rain gauge, and quite a few other options. So we have some pressure level sensors and some water level sensors. So we've got a lot of exciting stuff around this Connect product line. So make sure if you're interested in hearing about more that you visit our website at McCrometer.com, or you can reach out to a regional sales manager. You can follow us on LinkedIn, and make sure you check out those YouTube videos because, again, there's some really good information in our product support series that's helpful whether you're a dealer, a customer, or just somebody who's interested in knowing how our products work.
Thank you, Aimee. That was some great information on a bunch of products. And we do have some Q&A if you're available to answer a couple questions right now.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Let me just pop that up so I can see what the questions are.
Okay.
So the first question I have is, if you are new to the industry and need a meter for an agricultural application, which product do you suggest we start with? Or do we set up a meeting with McCrometer? Good question. So it's really going to depend on your application, right? So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we offer you the right fit meter. We would love to just say, oh, my favorite meter is this one, so take this one, but that's not how it works. We want you to reach out to us. You can contact us direct and have a meeting with us at McCrometer, like you pointed out. But we also have regional sales managers. We have a very extensive sales channel. We have dealers and representatives all over the place that are ready to help you figure out which of our meters would be the best fit for your specific application.
And I do wanted to just add on to that is that in the resource guide, there is spec sheets and brochures for the products that Aimee did go over in the webinar. So feel free to download those and read some information about the products before you set up a meeting. And then you can maybe dial in a little bit more on what you're thinking. And then we can, kind of work with you on which product, right, Aimee?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We want to make sure we get you the best fit according to what the application requirements are. So we're always happy to work for a solution for our customer. Okay, and then it looks like I have one more unanswered question in here. And it is it possible to use Flow Connect in Argentina? The communication could it be changed to a different telecommunication, I think is what it's asking. Well, so right now you could use satellite. We do have satellite available with Orcom or Iridium. However, if you're looking to do cellular communications, then you would want to reach out to me, and you can contact me personally, and I'll be happy to talk to you about what some of the options might be, because what it is these telemetry units, they're using a SIM card. So we would have to find out who the telecommunication provider was in that region. And then we would have to make sure that we could get the SIM cards and get everything set up accordingly, and make sure that we had everything communicating correctly with our servers. But it's definitely could be done. It's not a standard option right now, but with a little bit of chatting back and forth, we could find you a solution. Again, right now, though, if it's something that you wanted right now in Argentina, we do have offerings for satellite that would work for you.
And since we do have that question from Argentina, do we have some of our information available in other languages?
Yes, we absolutely do. So we offer all of our product literature of the products that I've just run through with you, even our newest one, NCMAC 2000. They are all translated into Spanish and Portuguese. So feel free to visit our website or reach out to a regional sales manager or even myself if you would like to get those translated documents. We're happy to provide them. Good question.
Yeah, I just had a couple come in, Aimee, after you saw that last one. Can we upgrade our mechanical meters with digital registers or Flow Connect in the field?
Yes, that's a good question. Thank you very much. And yes, you absolutely can. So if you already have a mechanical registered meter, whether it's the NC Propeller or the Water Specialties Propeller, and it's out there in the field, and you or your customer is interested in going to a digital FlowCom or the telemetry Flow Connect, you absolutely can upgrade it in the field. We offer written instructions on this, but I, again, will refer you to the step-by-step video. I'm kind of hands-on when I learn. I like to see it and actually do it. So I think the YouTube channel is probably going to be a good source for you to see how that's done. So go ahead and visit YouTube.com/McCrometer, and you can find how to retrofit. So there's a one where I retrofit from mechanical to the digital flow comm on there, and it shows you step by step and everything you're going to need to do that, as well as taking it from that digital to a Flow Connect unit. So go ahead and check that out. And then, of course, if there's still more questions around that, feel free to reach out to us. We're always happy to help.
And the last question I have in here is that if they have an existing telemetry system, can McCrometer flow meters be used with them?
So if they have existing, yes, they can. So if they already have telemetry in place, it's very easy to use our product with them because the digital registers or the Flow Connect units can be easily integrated with your system. You just select the pulse output options and plug it in, and there you go.
Great. Thank you for that. And we did have one more question sneak in. Do you offer repair kits for existing prop meters?
Yes, we do. We have a lot of different kits for our existing prop meters. So our prop meters have a long lifespan out there in the field, but like any mechanical unit, it's going to eventually have a little bit of wear and tear on it. So we do offer register kits as well as bearing kits. So yeah, you definitely can buy aftermarket parts for MC Propeller as well as for our NCMAC 2000 if you want to do any maintenance on your product in the field. We also have a lot of certified service partners around the nation that can they often carry these parts for you, or you can order them direct from us as well.
Well, thank you, Aimee, for that. And I don't see any more questions. So I want to thank everyone for joining us today. And then I'll just leave it to Aimee to see if there's any closing remarks from you.
Yeah, great. No, just thank you again, everybody who joined us today. We're always excited to hold these webinars. If you like what you saw or have some other ideas for things you would like to see, please reach out to myself or Lisa and let us know, and we'll try to get another webinar going. And then, of course, don't forget, if you have any questions at all and want more information, need translated documents, whatever that might be, feel free to reach out to me. Visit our website, www.mcrometer.com. There's a lot of resources in there for you. Visit our YouTube channel to get to know some more of our products and our newest products that are all there as well. And reach out to your regional sales manager, and we're all here to help support whatever your customer or yourself may need.
Wonderful. Thank you again, Aimee. We appreciate you being here and sharing your knowledge with everyone, and thanks everyone for joining. Have a great day.
Thanks, everyone.